I'm gonna have a welcome. Just walking down. I'm gonna have a quick swim before these ragamuffins wake up, because they like to disturb my peace a lot. I'm just doing a video. I'm doing a video back here saying I'm going to swim before these people start to like disturb me.
That's right.
I said let me go swimming quickly before they wake up. Oh gosh. This is like what we have to do in this house, because otherwise these kids disrupt your peace. Amen to that. Pool's getting cleaned by lovely Osman. Hey diamonds, so it's currently 9 a.m. I've just finished my swim, my first swim being in Egypt, Luxor, and it was brilliant. Like my body feels so flexible, I don't feel so stiff. It was well overdue, because I think I haven't gone swimming for a long time, and it's all just because I'm not a fan of public swimming pools, just because of other people's hygiene, and I've got OCD to the max. So my sister has her own swimming pool, which was really lovely to swim in this morning. So I just rinsed off. I had to rinse out my hair because I've got colour in my hair as well. Chlorine and colour, sometimes that doesn't mix. You can even change your hair colour if you're not careful. But I've just rinsed off, so I'm gonna use even tone. This is for people who've got like hyperpigmentation skin. It just stops your skin from hyperpigmentating throughout the day. So I put this serum on, always upwards motions. You don't want no downwards, up and out, and always under the neck as well, upward motions. And voila, my skin looks like it got a bit of colour on it. And around the lips as well. That's where I suffer from most hyperpigmentation. And I just put on that serum, and then I put on Sheer Hydration SPF 40. Just pop a little bit of that on, if it's open. This one's a new one. I think I've got another one. Bear me 1 second. So I just found that I just have to use the Sheer Hydration one. So what I do is dot, 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 dot. Well, it's more like smear. And then I rub in. Because it's got zinc oxide in it and titanium dioxide, it can make you look really like Casper the Friendly Ghost if you're my complexion, or you know, if you've got any kind of melanin in your skin, it can really make you look like really huey white cast on you, which isn't glamorous. So that's put on, and I'm going to get changed and have some pancakes with syrup. I can't wait, you know, because I've been waiting for, some people call it crepes and some people call it pancakes. I just call it pancakes with a cup of tea. I need an English tea. Already got bitten galore. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, I've got bitten to the nines. That's just typical my skin. But yeah, I've got my spray now. I've got my suitcase. I'm so happy. I've got my cosmetics. That's exactly what I wanted. Look at this view there. That's what I see every morning. So it's pretty cool, isn't it? Pretty cool. So I will speak to you guys later. Hey diamonds. Today I'm going to the Valley of the Kings. I'm quite excited. I just got done my makeup. Very light. I only use concealer and, you know, setting spray and a bit of lippy as well. So because it's going to be scorching hot, it's going to be 40 plus degrees, which is very like, ooh, daunting, but it will be good. I can't wait to show you the Valley of the Kings. I'm so excited, and I'll catch you in a moment.
So they don't want too many tourists to go in and...
Yeah. So we're going to see 3 giant tombs that are carved deep into the mountain.
So did you know that even breathing, when you're in there, even breathing can deteriorate the paintings?
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they're very strict, like how many people can go in and out.
So, yeah, no, his royalty is where the comes from. In the kingdom of Muhammad, in Zambia, we see your mom and other royals wear white. That's from Osiris. Yeah. Yeah, but he did it first.
No, he didn't. How'd you know?
He was born before you.
Yeah. No, we're talking about the white American royal families.
That's Horus, an archangel. And look, he's holding by the hand the Pharaoh. And the Pharaoh, holding his hand, is the prince, his son. And behind is another angel, the goddess, I don't remember which one. But you see the image is the same everywhere. That's angels holding them by the hand, or is leading them by the hand. This is the religion of walking with the angels in the kingdom of God. And you see the high priest? He's wearing leopard skin.
Leopard, yeah, that's what we
Yeah.
wear for.
Leopard is for a chief high priest.
Yeah.
Yeah, or a king. Because kingship in ancient Egypt is high priesthood. If you're a king, you're a high priest. Yeah, that's a scarab. They put a scarab on his face to mean long life. Because scarabs, they live like 100 years.
Who's this guy?
This one?
Green, like he's like an off green.
Right, that is Osiris.
Oh, right,
An
yes.
archangel.
Yes.
So the
I see
big
you
ones,
belong, yeah.
the big ones, like Osiris, Isis, his wife,
Yes.
Horus, their son,
Horus, yeah.
Sekhmet, the lioness, all the big ones, the famous ones, they're basically archangels. And then there's a lot of others that are regular angels with different names. So guys, the leopard skin, notice.
Damn, is this where the Black Panther sign came from?
All right, you guys ready? Yeah. Make the climb back to fresh air.
the slow going on there.
I think exhibit should be in here.
No, hold it. Go behind there.
The tomb of Merenptah Pharaoh, who was the 13th son of Ramses II. Just finished like touring the Valley of the Kings. The walk was crazy going down. Like I've got serious vertigo, so going down it was a problem, but going up was good. Very hot. We got to see about 3 tombs. What was the first one? Was it Ramses the first? And then the second was, what was the second one, Maggie? Manatak. I think it was Manatat, a pharaoh, and then the third one was Ramses the Ninth. So that was really interesting. We're just towards the end now here. We just come to the beginning, and we're ready to go back because it's scorching hot. See ya. So we then went to Carter House. This is a replica of his house. His original house is actually up on the mountain, so it's too hard to get to. But that's where he used to go there, work, and go to Tutankhamun's tomb to, you know, extract anything that he found. And, you know, these are all his pieces, these are his original pieces. And you can see his letters on the table. That's his actual original letters. This is a fridge as well. You can only store ice in there as well. And you've got like all his other bits these are all original pieces that they took from his original house. This is Tutankhamun's original tomb. I don't know where his actual mummy is. I think it's in Cairo, but it's beautiful in there. Hey diamonds, so I'm just recapping with you while I'm on my balcony. I'm just watching some of the farmers, like, you know, picking up some of the wheat. I think it's wheat, and there's a lot of banana trees here as well, which I mentioned to you before. I just wanted to recap with Habu. Habu Temple is one of the oldest temples, and my direct ancestor, who was a pharaoh, is called Amenidris. She was a pharaoh, like a co-pharaoh with her father, and a high priestess. So we went to her temple. It was quite emotional. I didn't expect it to be like that, to be honest. I thought it would be just no feelings really attached there, but I felt really at peace there. It was just so nice. And I always commend you diamonds out there, especially if you don't know much about your history, a bit of black history as well for my fellow black diamonds. Come to Egypt, you know what I mean? You need to come and see black history, because it is that, you know, there's plenty of Nubian history here that you can learn that was way before when they talked about slavery. It teaches you about before, you know, BC times, and you get such an understanding. And you know, when you know where you're from, you know where you're going. And I've always said that, you know. I didn't see many black people when I went for the tourist attraction sites, which was a shame. And I feel like that, you know, there's so many people that are missing out on this. You know, don't go to just these typical touristic resorts. Actually go to historical places where your ancestors would have been. It's so important for you to be connected to that. You don't realize it until you actually go. And I'm so glad that I've had the opportunity to do this year, because it has been hectic. Let me tell you another thing. Coming from Cairo Airport, I don't think I'll ever do a connect flight to Cairo Airport again. Reason being, it's so hectic. That's why our luggage didn't even come. I mean, our luggage didn't even come because of Heathrow. So because of London Heathrow Airport and the shortage of baggage staff, that's why we didn't get our luggage, because our luggage wasn't even in Cairo, so that it could be put on a plane to Luxor. So it was a bit like, oh, okay, you know what I mean? that's the reason why. So it was actually a problem from London. So if you're planning to go on holiday, you know, within the summer holidays, or to, you know, to come to Egypt, go through Hurghada. Hurghada is more of a touristic attraction. It seems to be easier to go through there than Cairo. You know, yeah, I would do that if I was you. I don't know if Qatar or Dubai would be easier. I would say Hurghada because it's still within Egypt, and it would just be much easier for you. But yeah, the whole traveling here has been hectic. I mean, even my sister, she traveled by Ethiopian Airlines. And bless them, they, you know, usually they would allow you to have up to 32 kg, you know, weight in your suitcase. They had to reduce it to 23 because there's so much people flying out. And their flights are really long. If you do last minute, you know, if you book your tickets lastminute.com, believe you me, you'll be waiting 7, nearly 8 hours in the airport for your flight. So just bear that in mind. Always plan ahead. You lovely diamonds, please plan ahead for your tickets because they're really extortionate at the moment. Or even just wait until the, you know, when it's like in the winter season in the UK, you know, buy tickets for like October, November. That might be better because the weather is so hot here. It doesn't rain here, so it doesn't matter if you come in the end of the year, beginning of the year, mid of the year. It's still the same. Oh, you can hear the donkey. There's been a donkey that's been crying. I don't know if we'll see it. No, they moved it. They moved the donkey. There's a donkey that was crying for like ages. I guess because of the heat and the sun. But yeah, if you're planning to go on holiday, book in advance. I don't know if travel agency is better than booking it direct. If you want to pay in installments, travel agency obviously. You know, all inclusive, sometimes that helps as well. So you don't have to worry about, you know, having main breakfast and lunch or breakfast and dinner. You just bring your spending money and that's all you have to worry about. Another thing that I'll tell you about is some of the tourist guides are phony. I mean, phony. You know, they don't even know the history of, you know, the ancient pharaohs. They don't really know what they're talking about. And so what I would advise you to do is that if you come to Egypt, ask the hotels, number one, do your research, or take yourselves, you know, just take yourselves to you know, these tourist attractions, take yourself to the tombs and, you know, do your own research, because I can assure you your own research is better than some of these tourist guys that are saying that they're ruins and, you know, there's nothing there and all of that. That's a load of phony baloney. So I don't know why they say that. There is plenty there. There's plenty of energy in this place. Like the rock mountain that I showed you of where the tombs are, that is actually crystal quartz. So anyone who's into crystals like I am, you know, that is a huge crystal quartz. And when I walked through there to the Valley of the Kings, I felt the energy. I felt my heart was racing. I felt different. I felt like the air was a bit lighter there, which was really crazy. It was just so like, you know, and it was overwhelming, but it was nice. You know what I mean? It was nice to be there. So I would commend anyone, you have to come and see it. There's so much to see. I don't think we'll be able to go to Cairo to see the Great Pyramids of Giza because about 5 hours by car. So I don't think we'll get the chance to see that, but I think we're next gonna be doing a tour either with the going through the banana plantations and also through the River Nile as well, have a nice little boat tour there, because we're at the widest part of the River Nile, which is really cool because it's quite wide, but it's narrow in Aswan and Cairo. So that's pretty cool. Excuse me, but yeah, if you hear the door slamming, that's my son and my son's playing hide and seek, because this place is huge. It's like got 4 floors, so you know you'll hear them in and out, so don't worry about that. Anyway, so as I was saying, anything else I wanted to key you up with? Yeah, I think the next place hopefully will be the Nubian Village, which is I'm excited about because I want to get my kohl pencils, I want to get my spices, my saffron, my there's something called tamara, I think it's called tamarind, and it's almost like sarsaparilla. You can mix it in water and make a juice out of it. You can mix it in cornmeal porridge, and it's really lovely. It's from a plant that grows here everywhere. It's a common plant, but it tastes absolutely beautiful. So I'm definitely going to be getting a block of that to bring with me home, because I need that juice in my life. I don't really drink juices like that. I don't really drink fizzy drinks. I drink like sparkling water, or if I'm having a fizzy drink, it's probably with alcohol. But apart from that, I'm not doing all of I'm not doing all the fizzy drinks. Anyways, so I'm going to show you the local Egyptian wine as well. 1 second. So diamonds, this is the wine, and it's locally it's a local wine from around here. I mean, it's haram for most Muslims to drink anyway, so they don't really have lots of liquor shops at all. So if you're coming into Egypt, make sure you get it from duty free. Get your liquor from there. It's much cheaper. Get your cigarettes from there, much cheaper if you are a smoker. But it's really nice. About 400 Egyptian pounds, so that's really good. And you know, we've got my son here who's just sitting, and he's the one who's playing hide and seek. Imagine. So they're pretty good at hiding because it's easy to hide here, as I said, very easy. But anyway, diamonds, I will fill you in when we get to the Nubian Village. Bye.